Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Arkansas RC Newbie, and on today's episode, we are going to be changing out the motor on the RGT here. I did have the 80 turn RC 4-wheel drive motor in there, and that mixed with the pinion tooth, super slow. So if you guys seen the episode, or you haven't seen the episode, make sure you guys go back and check it out as to the reason why we're changing it out today to a tuned machine, 45 turn, brushed, modified motor. Guys, well, we are back, and as promised, I told you guys we're going to be changing out this motor. Again, if you guys have not seen the episode with the RC 4-wheel drive 80 turn motor and us kind of playing with that and the reason why we're going to be swapping out today, make sure you guys go back and check it out. The original problem with my RGT and the RGT 17 turn with the 14 tooth brass pinion gear on it, the problem with this guy is there wasn't enough punchiness right after I changed out to my portal axles. These are the Vanquish VS410 axles. I changed out to these axles, and of course more gears, right? More things to turn. And the issue was it's just not enough punchiness. Not ever really a problem as far as climbing, but sometimes I did hit a nasty incline, and some extra punchiness would have been nice, as opposed to just dragging back and forth the whole time. And just kind of trying to get some grip with the tires. So I'm going to rely a little bit more on the motor and the power, but we're going to have to desolder the wires, the positive and negative terminals that are on the 80 turn, and we'll go from there. Now, let me go ahead and I'll show you guys the motor now. This is the RC 540 motor. This is the tuned machine. I thought this said Enduro when I bought it, and it may have 45 turn. Some of you guys out there were talking about having the 45 turn with a 16 tooth or an 18 tooth, so that's what we have got today. And again, in the last episode that were brand new, I had the 16 and the 18 tooth pinion gear, which we're going to be trying the 16 first, and we're going to be taking out to the river if it's fast enough. And then, depending on how things go, I just might turn and change it out to the 18 while we're out there. So I'm not going to put any Loctite or anything on it today, but I suppose these guys here, again, I'm the Arkansas RC Newbie, so I'm not too sure what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure that there flexes down, and we can actually change out the brushes on this. So if it is to wear out over time, we can get some brushes and change them out. I don't know what modified means, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be running the brushed motor on this thing, and hopefully we have enough punchiness to it. Alright, so let's get the soldering machine out, my little soldering station, and let's desolder this. Alright, now here is the pinion tooth that we're going to go with. This here is steel, so it should be an upgrade over the brass that the RGT originally came with. And this is a 16 tooth. And we might be changing to the 18. So let me go ahead and get a little piece of paper. We'll work on the spacing, and then we'll get after it. Alright guys, just got done with the motor swap. I'm going to keep the cap off of it for right now and kind of keep the wires loose right before we go out to the river. 16 tooth, let's see what she's got. God, I'm hoping this is a big help as far as the punchiness goes. That 80 turn, Alright. Okay, can you guys see it? Now I'm going to punch it. Definitely backs up faster. It's punchier. It is punchier. But man. Now the top end speed is a lot better. Now one thing I want you guys to listen to, if you remember what this thing sounded like with the old motor, and that's the new motor, it's a lot quieter, right? I probably need to do a little bit more, put some more grease on the gears and different things like that, but it is a heck of a lot lighter or quieter. That RGT motor, I think, it's just kind of burn out a little bit, but so it is a little bit quicker. let's go out to the river. All right, let's get some crawling in, and we probably will change out to the 18 tooth to kind of see the total top end speed. All right, but the Tune Machine modified motor is in. Let's go out there. Okay. All right, first test, 45 turn 18 tooth pinion gear. Let's go ahead and do the noise test and the speed test. All right, let's check it out. All right, it's got a little bit more punch. I'm so glad that we went with the 18 instead of the 16. Somebody was mentioning like a 20 something, a 22 or a 24 tooth or a 23. That might be a really good idea. Let's check out the reverse and then let's get some crawling in, okay? And it's a heck of a lot quieter than my previous RGT's battery or the RGT's motor. Way quieter than that. But let's check it out in reverse. Ready? Terrible. All right, guys, so this right here is the exact same problem that I'm used to having, and just I don't have enough punch to kind of wiggle the body throughout. So I'm going to continue with the servo going left and right while I've got it fully throttled out, and we're going to see if we can kind of finagle ourselves. But this is the issue that I have been having, and that's why I want something way punchier. But this thing still does just not have that punchiness. All right, so just like I thought, I don't want to mess up my drivetrain or my drive shaft at all. I'm starting to get squeezed up in these rocks, and those Hyraxes are pretty sticky tires. Right now, they're pretty sticky. So the issue, again, is if I had a puncher vehicle while I was kind of teetering here, it would be easier just to kind of get over that lip. But with having the slower stuff, I have to automatically use reverse, and then I get all nestled into the rocks. Let's get some more crawling out of the way. The control so far with the throttle is great with the 18 tooth. That top end, it reaches very fast, and the motor actually is doing pretty well as far as the just overall throttle control. You know, I mean, I can be really soft with it. And so you guys know right now my my Hobby Wing ESC in there, I've got it set to full punch. So whenever I get that that full pull of the throttle, it's all it's got. All right, so there's no holding back right now. But so far it's decent. It's just stuff like this, man, I'm having a problem with. All right, guys, well, just got done doing an install, and pretty much we're going to end the install and review portion here, okay, with the Tuned Machine 45 turn with the 18 tooth pinion gear. Man, it's just not punchy enough. There's a lot of times out there where I'm getting hung up on stuff still, and no matter how much I wiggle my wheels, I'm unable to get out of the situations. So I think 45 turn is definitely not enough speed, okay? And I understand now, thanks to you guys helping me out, the lower the turn number, the faster the motor goes. And you see, I was really worried about not having enough torque, but I don't think torque's really an issue. I think four-wheel drive, we get enough traction. There's not really any situation so far that I'm just getting where I don't have enough torque, getting worried where I don't have enough torque. 45 turn 18 tooth is not going to do it.
I just might be looking at a, what's it called, a 5-slot. These Holmes call these 5-slot motors. Everybody's talking about them. They're brushed. You can work on them. You can adjust the timing, apparently. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I be doing something like that, looking at that? Or should I run a 12-turn regular brushed motor with maybe a 18-tooth pinion gear? All right, guys, but until next time, I'm the Arkansas RC Newbie, and I appreciate you watching. We will see you.